hear the rumbles, the thunder clap? That was the goddesses up there doing the rain dance, clapping them cheeks. Do you hear me? I'm in the show. Everyone can see and hear me. I don't know if we are live. I'm waiting on sunshine. There's no sunshine here. It's just darkness. Under sunshine coming in.
I was trying to make the video play and do all the shit we be doing. I hate doing this shit on my laptop.
Are we even live?
Yeah. I realize we gotta say a minute and 30 seconds. That's some bullshit. Fuck Saturn.
Oh, I just said something about the thunder and the lightning and stuff. I was like, shit, the goddess is up there doing the rain dance, honey. They're making them cheeks clap.
It's time.
Yes. So we were. Peace. Oh, yes. Greetings, everyone. How rude of me. We were in the middle of speaking before we had started our live about the politics. Today's episode is the challenge of Saturn. Briefly, where we're discussing how ghetto Japan is right now because they just assassinated their prime minister, the longest ruling prime minister in Japan. Yeah, I guess they said they had enough of him. They didn't do like Fidel Castro like that in Cuba, though. I don't think they did that. I don't think they could have. But
was he a bad prime minister? Like, was he doing nut shit?
I really didn't do a lot of research on it. You know, I was like, oof, Japan ain't safe right now.
They ain't got no balls.
Ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe. Who am I to go over there and travel, you know? Unarmed.
It is interesting. That's crazy. Nah,
and I believe the reason why he had a handmade gun because Japan's gun laws are very strict. There's like rare chances that people die by homicide due to by gun.
Yeah, because they cops don't even got guns over there, right?
What a perfect world that is. I think I want to move to Japan.
Well, now I don't, because somebody brought some guns in. It was probably America. America always doing shit with guns and money. And this money
made that shit.
Real.
He made it, sis. If you look at it, it look handmade. It's fuck.
By an American.
It was like two shooters that ejaculate bullets. I said ejaculate. Eject.
Was he like, where was he at to be getting shot? Was he doing a speech or something? Was this like a Malcolm X moment or a JFK moment?
Yeah, it was a Malcolm X and a JFK moment. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know, they always do something like that.
That's crazy.
Dead ass, yo. Dead ass. Like when Obama was first in office, when they did his inauguration or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I dead ass thought somebody was gonna take his black ass right on out.
Oh yeah, I saw it every time he was on stage.
I saw it like I was like, they gonna kill that man. Right, he ain't even gonna get the chance to be a president. What?
That nigga made it. That mean they put him in there.
He made it 8 years.
8 of them. This other dude, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I need to read up on the Japanese prime minister.
Yeah, I was trying to see if his assassination date. It was yesterday that this dude died.
They said prime minister of Japan shot. Damn. Yeah, July 8th.
Shot.
I just think it's just funny how they just put that shit in the headlines. Dead at such and such age. I'm like, damn.
He looked young.
Except for this picture, sis.
He looked tired.
He looked like he knew he was going back.
He's like, they're coming for me.
Yeah. He probably did some fucked up shit.
Oh
Or
my
maybe he was an
goodness.
outstanding person. Shinzo Abe.
So the what's the face? The security had to be in on it because they're saying that it was a little. He was only 67. Yeah, he was young.
Yeah, Japan's longest serving prime minister. I guess I was like, well, this bitch, people in Japan live up to 100 years, and he's the longest serving prime minister. We ain't gonna have too many more years of this shit.
That is crazy.
I mean, how bad can Japan
Yamagami,
be?
an unemployed 41-year-old. I want to know who shot him.
Some kid that stay in his mom's basement that got enough time to read up on how to make guns.
He's 41.
Yeah, he's a grown kid. Because if he had been smart, he should have gotten him a sniper rifle and not gotten caught. He intended on getting caught because you had to shoot him with close range. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this finna be a Lifetime movie, sis. Check it. So Yamagami mentions his mother's bankruptcy after she donated to an unnamed religious organization, which the prime minister had alleged ties to. Real interesting.
So you done stole the last of these people money and shit.
So he shot you because you stole his mama money. You don't steal with nobody mama money. And this little boy, he 41 and unemployed. He need his mama money. Oh, that's what it was.
You don't fuck with mama's money, man. You don't fuck with it. Man,
don't fuck with nobody mama money.
the mother's church's money, man. You fuck with the mother's church's money.
I wonder why the religious organization can't be named, because now we gotta do some snooping, and now I'm ready to write my movie about it. I see a mystery thriller coming to loose. Let's talk about it. What we gonna call it? Who shot Abe? The assassination of Abe. Abe the assassinated.
Abe, ain't it? I said Abe. Why I want his name to be Abe? Just because he's Japanese, right? Because who knows any Japanese name Abe?
Because you're racist.
I am openly racist. Or maybe I'm just trying to pronounce the names that I would think make sense in their language.
That's Radog.
My name in Japanese sure ain't Danielle. It's I'm like, oh, that's more than 8 letters. That's like 16 letters right there, sir. And doesn't even start with the letter D.
Can I call you Yama?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just call me Ya.
That's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, R.I.P. to Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. That's crazy, cuz.
You sure it's Abe or is it Abe? I want it to be Abe so bad.
You want it to be Abe?
Yeah.
Abe Shinzo? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shinzo Abe.
Yeah, because Abe was just like
Abraham Lincoln got assassinated. It's kind of like a full circle story with this name Abe.
So that's Abe reincarnated.
I bet you in the country, everybody else's name is pronounced Abe, but his name is pronounced Abe. Just off the strength of the full circle story.
Because his mama's baby daddy was a damn Caucasian.
And he was shot. Actually, okay, so if you're stealing somebody's mama's money, maybe it was in America.
If you stealing somebody's mama's money, that is very American.
You can't be stealing nobody's mama money, especially if she got going bankrupt. That's a whole, like, you stole the generational wealth, bro. Yeah, you finna get shot. I'm finna build me a gun. And I'm about to follow you around. That ass is grass.
I mean, just think of all the hours of engineering, and shit and planning that he was going to make way and doing it. Think of all the manifestations that he was
I can't wait to write this movie, bro. This movie gonna be popping.
Who shot you? Is what's gonna be called.
Who shot you?
Who shot you? We're just gonna have a lineup of all the presidents or whatever who got shot.
Right? Just a whole bunch of different versions of Abe.
Yeah. Yeah. Because and you know what, sis? You remember when I asked you the other day if we die the same way in each lifetime?
You did.
It's crazy though, because I want to find out who I was in my previous life. I haven't found that out yet, or I really haven't sought for it. I'm going to very soon though. But just like with the passing of my family member, I was like, Dad, do we die the same way every time? Either by like homicide or illness or natural causes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't necessarily have to be death by a gun, but it could be death by somebody else killing you and taking your life. But do you relive this same type of life or that same death, that same fate of your death at that exact age? Every lifetime.
That part is a good question, because some people's ages when they die, it'd be weird. Like, nigga, why did you just die just now? That was like so left. It's like,
yeah, that ass. He was 39. 9 being the number of completion, right? 3 being the. Let me see what 39 means.
A man was 67. That's 13. 13 could be completion too with the moon phases.
Oh,
that's 4 stability. The boy who shot him, he didn't have no financial stability because my man stole his money.
I mean, when you in dire need, you
on the 13
crazy shit when you in dire need. I can't tell you how many motherfuckers I done killed in my damn head just to get some bread. In my mind, I am motherfucking damn kingpin in this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, in my mind, I'm Dexter, bro.
Yeah,
I enjoy torturing people up here. Don't fuck with me. I'm retarded.
Yeah,
I get bad fingernails
in my head, yo. I'm Project Pat up here. Do you hear me? I'm Jacka Boy.
I'm the person that they call. I'm like the Secret Service to the Secret Service. They call me when they need to torture somebody, and I pull up in my best attire.
If I was born male, I would be an assassin. Yeah, like 007 type shit. No, 007 soft compared to.
I don't want to be 007. I want to be a serial killer. I want to be like Dexter.
Did Dexter eat the bodies though? Because I don't know about that, sis.
No, he chop them up and then he bury them.
Put them in the refrigerator and shit.
Yeah, because he worked with forensics, so he knew how to like kill people and get rid of the bodies.
Oh, okay.
And that was cool because he was like hiding in plain sight. So yeah, I'll be like a Dexter. I don't want to be 007 and people calling me, summoning me to do missions. That like I'm not trying to make this a job. I just want to do it every now and then when I'm bored.
I'll take contract pay. I'll be the one that you call me, you know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, we need some domesticated cleaning services. I'm like, I bet I'm on the way.
And you like the equalizer.
Got no fingerprints in the system. I'm basically, untraceable. Come in and just shoot the Japanese president. Bow.
I want to be a time traveler with the shit though.
Yeah, go to different. Yeah.
Because there's some people
dimensions, parallels
back there. I gotta kill.
Yeah.
And there's some people in the future that gotta die early, cause bring back abortions. Is that too soon?
Yeah, they got to go. Like you come back right there in time, like just to kill them in the act, like during conception.
Oh man. That's the best part about talking about Virgos. We dark as shit, bro. There's no
Yeah.
boundaries to the darkness.
Oh,
Let's talk about what the fuck Joe Biden had to say. Because he's still be talking.
You see? You reading up what Joe Biden said?
He said, I am stunned,
Oh, yeah,
outraged,
he set that
and
shit up.
deeply saddened by the news that my friend Abe Shinzo, former prime minister, they was friends. So that means that Joe Biden owes somebody mama money too. That nigga next.
You
was
know
shot
what?
and
They was
killed while
fucking up the church's
campaigning.
money together. Yeah, he been fucking up our damn church's money.
You can't go into church and be stealing people's mama's money. Asians don't play about their familial honors. Maybe Americans do, because they definitely was tossing bread at Creflo Dollars. But you're not fucking with no Asian generational wealth, bro. We can't even get a job at the Chinese store. I know you not fucking with nobody money. Like,
the Mexicans can. The Mexicans can, though. They notice that they have a blend of Mexicans in every Chinese restaurant now.
They do. Oh, you in the South though? We don't got that yet. They ain't on that yet up here.
Man, I first, you know what? Dead ass. It's the first time I ever seen that shit though here in Georgia. Yes, like the Mexicans in the back, or they damn doing the fucking, you know, the whatever that shit is. I'm about to say origami. God damn it. What the fuck is it? Hibachi. The hibachi.
Oh, they be doing the hibachi.
Man, the Mexicans make damn hibachi just like a damn Japanese shit.
I know that shit be rocking because they season stuff.
But you know what?
They like
there might be a lineage like thing, you know what I'm saying, with them. Because the Filipinos, they damn sure look like they Spanish, they Mexican too.
Yeah, that's how I feel about like Thai?
Yeah.
I call them Thailanders. I know that's not right. But
I mean, if you're from an island, you're called an islander.
Right. Malaysia area space. They kind of look, the brown skinned Asians, they look like Mexicans to me.
Yeah, they got that good hair.
That's how you know. That's how you know these motherfuckers that's coming in here saying they Native American ain't really the Native Americans. We the Native Americans, because them motherfuckers look like the fucking Thailanders and shit. That's my TED talk for today. You dig into that later.
Come on, somebody. Come on. Because, yeah, dead ass. Yeah.
Why they don't look like
Mexicans look like Malaysians? How know they ain't Spanish they speaking? Because them words be sounding like me when I hear them motherfuckers talk.
Their tone of voice sounds the same. Like their aggressiveness with the tones and that they talking sound the same to me.
Their what I was gonna say.
I don't know what the fuck they be saying. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'll lie to you if you let me.
I'm gonna say the diction is similar as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the dictions are similar. Yeah, them motherfuckers is the ones that came over here. Cause they travel too.
Yeah, cause Asia used to be like closer shit together, like it used to be like basically like one big thing, kinda, and then they you know, the waters started getting in the way, and then we started getting what's this? The Atlantic Ocean is pretty new, and it just still keeps separating.
Everybody want to do the Atlantic trade shit. Bermuda Triangle type shit. So
I think Earth is like, if you want to go even more outward, I think Earth and the moon and whatever the fuck is close by, maybe Venus, because I don't like Palladian energy. That shit feel like bitch vibes. But like when you put those three together, I feel like that's the fucking Bermuda Triangle. So when we was out here in whatever planet we was on, because I don't feel like I'm from here, I feel like this planet is beneath me, and I got sucked into the Bermuda Triangle of the Earth, Moon, and fucking Venus.
Yeah.
And now I'm here stuck in these life cycles.
Yeah, you got stuck in the hood, sis. We over here in the hood and on the earth.
The ghetto.
Yeah, we on Section 8 shit on the earth and shit.
Bro,
yeah, Section 8 program at the earth.
Right. They could have like gave me something. They could have gave me housing or whatever. They could have did something for me. Like, oh, your child turns 18. Here goes some land. Like, bro, y'all could have gave me
They
something.
ain't doing that shit here. They only doing that shit on Mars and Venus and shit, and probably like the moon people.
They just be out here stealing everywhere. Everybody be just stealing.
And this is why your prime ministers end up shot because they stealing from the damn people. And they're
Stop stealing from people's mamas.
and putting it in an organization, non-profitable organization. Come on, Goodwill is a
But
non-profit
he's like
organization.
campaigning. So you know that shit went to his campaign. He spent that shit. He spent that lady money.
Man, he bought that bitch he was fucking with some red bottoms.
On vacations and shit, golfing and shit. I can't wait to write this movie.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could write this man some letters. I'm going to find out what jail he at.
I don't know. Do they have the same like restrictions as we do here, or are they a little more lenient, or are they a little more strict than we
I
are?
don't know. I've never been to jail.
Trust me, you don't want to go.
I don't. It's not a curiosity of mine. Like when I do shit, I want to get away with it. I'm not like, ooh, I can't wait to go to jail. Like,
Well, don't come to Georgia, sis, because this is not the state where you can just get away with it. You got like a Russian roulette with jail time here.
Jersey, they love jail time. They can't wait to send that ass upstate. Bordertown, jails all over that bitch. They can't wait. They got small towns, so you got the city, the county, the state troopers all in one, just sitting up in your face.
Well, you can call an officer a fucking pig in Jersey and get away with it.
What you say, babe?
I said you can call an officer a pig in Jersey and get away with it, but shit in Georgia, shit, disorderly conduct. Because actually, when I called the police, my first offense, I called a punk ass police, but I wasn't speaking to him or her directly. I was speaking to the person in my car, and I was 6 months pregnant. I'll never forget this. They took me back to jail. My baby daddy was like, please don't take her, please, please. She pregnant. And the damn ugly ass bitch with the blonde fucking synthetic wig on was like, you can go to jail. It don't matter. You know the blonde, you know the synthetic wig they got like it's one of the first lace, one of the first cheap lace fronts that they tried to make, but it ain't quite. It just had a little part, you know.
Looking like basket filling.
Yeah, her shit was like back here though. You know what I'm saying? It was like the part started like back here. So
they don't pay cops enough. They just buy them a whole bunch of weapons. They don't really pay them motherfuckers.
She like, so she can still get locked up. I cuss their asses all the way out, all the way to the motherfucking jail. I ain't give a shit.
New Jersey petty. They don't really want. They want to put you in jail, but it's really about the money. They make a lot of money when you're in jail. They make a lot of money when you get tickets, all that stuff. They make
no bondsman would take me. My bond was only $75, and no bondsman would take me.
Never in Jersey. Never. I wish I had a $75 bond. So my son's dad didn't have his license.
Well, I have a bondsman for $75.
I had to get a bondsman for $5,000 because I let my son's dad drive my car without a license. He got pulled over. He got the ticket. He was like, babe, I'm going to pay the ticket. Never paid the ticket. But me, I knew he wasn't going to pay the ticket.
Right.
He wanted to like, bro, can I just not worry about something one time? So I was in my head arguing with myself like, nah, I'm going to put my feet up and not worry about the ticket. He said he was going to pay. So never paid it. So when I got pulled over, it was in the middle of the night. I had worked the overnight shift. I got off early, so it had to be like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I had the kids in the back seat. I picked them up from my grandma's house. We driving home. Nigga pulled me over. Oh, you got an unpaid ticket for letting him drive the fucking car. That nigga put me in cuffs. I'm like, do you really have to put me on cuffs? My kids is in the car. Like, I'm not doing nothing crazy. $5,000. Kiss my ass.
You about to put me in slavery because what somebody else's fuck up was?
I wish shit was $75 in Jersey. I wish. That was a disorderly conduct. What they call. I mean, you only got to do 10%, so I didn't have to pay $5,000. But that's not the point.
Well, we got 500. Just throwing it away like that.
Shit, you know, yo, them Bells bondsmen was making bank off me because I was paying them bills. Like when I was in college and I kept getting parking tickets and shit, and then I didn't have money for the parking ticket, I was paying them bail bondsmen. Like, bro, get me out of here. But that's because I didn't have enough sense to go to court and actually do a payment plan with them and stuff like that. I would just avoid it.
Oh yeah, I got hella unpaid tickets too. You know them red, you know them lights with the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I run through them bitches all the time. I
Oh,
don't fuck.
they were the ones out here because it came out that they was frauding. They was charging us, and the light be fucking green and yellow was dead, and they still send us stuff in the mail, so they disabled them. Like nigga, y'all was doing that shit on purpose. Y'all was just taxing motherfuckers.
I never paid that shit. I remember I went to court one time for the school bus. I mean, nobody was getting off the bus. The bus was just, I mean, well, if they were off the bus, they were already off the bus. And I was just driving along in my 98 Ford Explorer, just happened to just fly on by because I'm like, I got to go to school. I ain't got time for this. Girl, they sent me the video of me rolling past. My window was half cracked because I was probably smoking a Newport at the time. They talking about $400 ticket or $300 ticket. I'm like, damn, first offense? Oh, crazy. So it was like around Christmas time or whatever and shit. I went to court. I took my son with me too. And they was like, yeah, the judge was like, yeah, you know, since it's close to Christmas time, I'll give you half off, $150 or whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. You'll never see
That was
that.
why I did nobody fucking favor. That should be making me want to throw hands. Like, you ain't do nobody no fucking favor, you fucking bitch.
I have been spared though, because I did not pay that ticket. And I have ran plenty of camera lights. And I think that really they cannot really stick that to you. And it probably doesn't uphold, is not admissible in court because an officer didn't issue you the ticket. You know what I'm saying? So as of now, yeah, my record is straight. My record is clean, boy. I'm talking about squeaky fucking clean.
Yeah,
I came a long way. Improper passing, shit like
I
that.
have been delivered. You hear me?
Yes, sis, I have. Well, according to the court systems, I've been delivered.
According to Saturn, I'm doing better. I'm getting there.
I'm getting there.
Shit I used to do.
Yeah, I'm maturing. Let's get into Saturn because Saturn been waiting on us. Saturn's like, hey y'all, all right.
I feel like we've been talking about Saturn this whole time because Saturn is all about inner discipline, authority, organization, challenges, and shit. Getting shot because you stole somebody's mama's money.
Okay, come on now, somebody. Yeah. So what my notes are on Saturn is it is about maturity, responsibility, stewardship, and discipline. Saturn return takes place between the ages of 28 to 30 years of age. Mm-hmm. I believe that to be true because I believe around that time frame you start to do a recap on your whole life.
Yes.
You start recapping about shit that you've done, things that you need to change about yourself, and where you want to go.
That's when Sunshine was born.
Huh?
That's when Sunshine was born.
Oh yes. I can say that around. Well, you know, I want to change my name too, but I haven't thought of anything yet. But yeah, I started evolving more around the ages of 28 to 30. Oh, look now, 36. I'm about to be 36, sis. All right.
Good number. On the nines.
Who would have thought 10 years ago? I never would have thought about like, yeah, girl, you're gonna be 36 in 10 years. Like, I wasn't even thinking about that.
I had my whole life planned out.
When I turned 20,
like at 30, I was supposed to be a doctor. I am a doctor, but I'm not the doctor I thought I was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be like, I got my PhD, hoes. I'm about to beat y'all ass. And then I wanted to be president. I'm still not old enough to be president yet. So by the time I turned 35, I was supposed to have my doctorate. So when I run for president, I'm out here. Like,
yeah, you do gotta be 35. I mean, like, but
I still want to run for president. I'm gonna do that shit. Like, I don't gotta win, but I'm gonna do that shit.
Oh yeah, you definitely got my vote. I mean, if you better have if your other half Kanye can do it, shit, why not?
Right.
Maybe you can get Kanye to endorse you.
Right. How old you gotta be vice president? Do it gotta be 35 too?
I think it's the same because when the president is assassinated, the vice president steps into the office, which I think Joe Biden was really hoping the whole 8 years.
But yeah, because back then he probably would have been able to do more. Right now he's getting his ass wiped. He's wearing the pins. He's, getting fed. What's it?
Sound like a
What's it
nigga about to
called?
check out to me.
Yeah, he got to eat soft foods. My man
Yeah, that
eat
nigga about to
food
die.
from the blender and shit.
Yeah, that nigga about to die. Just go ahead and just lay down, nigga. Lay
He
down.
gotta drink thickened liquids.
I mean, what the
He's
fuck
not
is up
making it.
with these fucking white presidents and shit wanting to fucking still work after retirement? Dead ass.
They're like career politicians, and it's not just about money to them. It's like that's their comfort zone.
Control.
This is my house. Like we gotta keep the ship. Like that's their shit. That's why I can't wait to run for president. I think by the time I'm 35, I'll have a good enough following to run for president and get a nice like chunk of votes, enough to where like people talking about me.
I just
Listen,
think it's
I'm gonna
good
talk my
that they
shit.
want to be like 84 years old still running in office. Like, sit your old ass the fuck down.
I'm gonna be ignorant. I hope everybody ready for my campaign slogans. My humor is dark as shit. I apologize for nothing. I'm not Macy Gray or Kevin Harding. Goddamn motherfucking thing that come out my
Oh,
mouth.
Macy Gray apologized?
She apologized.
Oh yeah, because
I
the
was
Jews
so
signing her
upset.
checks.
I'm mad. She shouldn't apologize. She didn't say nothing wrong. She
Hey, she's
literally
dead ass
spoke
serious
back.
about what the fuck she said. Just because you changed your gender,
You didn't change your gender. You just got surgery.
That's true.
You're a girl with a
It doesn't make you a woman. It can make you a woman in your mind, but not by your DNA. Sorry, I'm not apologizing for shit.
I wouldn't apologize for shit because at the end of the day, say you die, you in a coffin. When your body goes away and archaeologists come and they like, ooh, look at human bones. When they do the testing, guess what you're going to show up as? What the fuck you were born as? Your bones and your teeth are going to say, here lies a man or a woman, because that's what you were born as. So I don't really care what you do to your meat suit. If you want a bunch of Westerners to cut it open and put a bunch of foreign tissue in there and shit, go ahead, but watch the spells you speak around me, because I'm a Mercurian. I'm a Mercurian through and through. Words mean a lot to me. Don't be coming around me trying to convince me of certain words, because you're going to get your feelings hurt. And I don't let it be known as soon as my campaign start, the shit that I don't give a fuck about. And your feelings is definitely one of them.
Facebook account has been restricted several times for these fucking trannies that be coming for me. These trannies be trying me though in these fucking groups and shit. They first of all, they provoke you, okay? Then they want to report you. Don't provoke me to say some shit after you said some ignorant ass shit to me, and then I say some shit back to you, like, bitch, you can never take my man. Like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, oh, you mad that we can take your man? Like, my man will shoot you.
Shoot you like the rodent, you acting like, don't do that.
Like, what is up with that though? What is up with them wanting like straight men? Like, you are not a woman.
It's no way, you know what? When you get into the spiritual realm, well, I'm like in my realm, in my spiritual realm, these people are the shapeshifters, but it don't work here because they can't do to their physical bodies what they used to be able to do, where they could just like naturally grow the titties or naturally do this to confuse you, to make you think, oh, this is a man, this is a woman. They literally move in deception. They like to deceive. Not only are they deceiving with their body parts, but they're deceiving with their words. And that's why when you don't believe their words, they get mad. You ever talk to a liar and the liar started crying and rolling around on the floor and banging his head on the wall? And it's like, nigga, but you're still lying. Why are you doing all this for me to believe your lie?
Right.
Like, that's what they are, because, and it's crazy because their magic don't work in this realm. Their magic used to work. It don't work in this realm. That's why they be crying and doing all this aggressive shit. And then on an even more 3D level, if you want to get out of the 8, 9D, let's go down to the 3D level. These motherfuckers is taking hormones. they is not stable. They are
That's the
not
thing.
mentally stable, psychologically stable, emotionally stable. Their DNA is not stable right now. They are constantly in transmutation, transformation phase. That is tiring. And they are like very like, and that's the energy that you're dealing with.
Exactly. That's what I said. Like, you really want to call yourself a woman or some shit? Take your shit off the hormones for a good week or whatever. See your beard hair stubble starting to grow in and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Your voice gonna get deepened again. You know, you gonna you look crazy.
Mhm.
Like, just stop. Like, just stop. If you want to
People
be
over here taking
gay and just like
pills.
to get fucked in your ass, you like to give fellatio, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. Do that. But don't walk around here flamboyantly calling yourself a woman because you wearing a fucking padded bra and had your damn dick cut off.
Yeah, I think
They gonna
that's
come for me.
objectifying women.
Yeah.
More than
Like, you're trying to portray the image of being a fucking woman and you are naturally a woman's grace. Just walking across in a room let you know I'm a fucking woman. With
right.
little
It's
effort.
the energy.
These motherfuckers got them jumping in through here like, bitch, sit the fuck down.
Oh yeah, that's right. You in Georgia. You got the difference. Yeah.
Like,
You,
their whole life is surrounded on who they're fucking, who they're sucking, and plain dress up. That
yeah.
is it. You don't go through
That
none of
makes
the
them
things that
the
women go through. You don't even go through this shit genetically, like having a period. But,
right. You can't
you
even
don't
go
even
through
have
the
a
rite of
kid.
passage with us. The
You
first
don't
time you got
have
a training
children. You don't bear
bra.
children.
Mm-mm.
Like, just stop. I'm not a supporter of the T part in the LBGTXYZ
The Tea
whatever.
Party.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I don't know. It's too much confusion with that. You know what I'm saying? That's Babylon,
Yeah, that's Babylon. I'm good off
like
the
a motherfucker.
Transformers. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
that is. Like, if you ask me, like, okay, why don't you, as a transgender woman, post-op woman, um, be with a post-op male? And
They
I've had
do
scenarios
that.
like that.
It's
Oh,
some
it
that
was.
do that. It'd
I
be
seen that shit on
interesting.
Facebook. That
I
shit
say
was
to
funny.
each his own. I have my reality and my laws that's set for me. I'm not going to be quiet about my reality and my personal laws, just like I don't expect them to be quiet about their reality and their personal laws. But my laws say don't come around me trying to do all that spell talking and shit and then get mad at me because it don't work here.
That's
This is
a
not.
reality for them.
That's their reality. A lot of mental. Okay, so I got a psychology background. And my psychology background is older than this LGBTQ community. So my foundation, what they're exhibiting is signs of gender dysphoria. That's what it's called in the DSM, gender dysphoria.
Right.
And gender dysphoria is usually coupled with other mental illnesses such as delusions, hallucinations,
Yeah.
narcissism. Sometimes it's OCD, like they got to do certain things a certain time of day, certain times of day, and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some of them is like schizophrenic. It's
Hmm.
always coupled with some other shit, and I see it.
Yeah.
Every person I've spoken to, I can see what it's coupled with anxiety, depression. I can see all that shit. But one thing I will say, like historically, they have been mistreated. Historically, they have been treated terribly in the psychology realm or universe, whatever you want to fucking call it. They used to torture those people because they didn't understand them. And it's not, and that's because those was colonists. Instead of trying to understand something, they want to control and manipulate. Like we talked about that already. So, my apologies to the way that you guys have been historically treated, because that's not cool. At the same token, being present, you need different assistance than what you're receiving. This coddling and praising and romanticizing and Hollywood shit, that's not the solution. That's not the solution either.
Sis, they have more. They have a lot of rights, and they have a lot of support. They have a lot of organizations for them. Just they have a lot of funding that
Yeah.
goes towards their operations being set up in housing. We're not talking about like no projects and shit. We're talking about like high end lofts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
These organizations set them up to be like this
They
to
set up like Native American
to
tribe.
do this mission, to
Mhm.
accomplish this mission, this this ulterior motive. Okay, because there's a motive behind it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and a lot of these people are they have friends in high places that enjoy indulging in that lifestyle. And a lot of these people are part of the decision making of the world.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. And a lot of high society, secret society shit do a lot of this gas shit. Okay. With these motherfuckers. And a lot of them hold a lot of these secrets as bribery as well to get what the fuck they want.
It's very true. It is very, very true. And that's very regular behavior. But those things you're not allowed to speak on, especially around people who are actually invoked by the spell because they've been
Mm-hmm.
in it, listening to it, watching it, you know. Like I have family members who resonate and it does not bother me at all because I can have regular dialogue with them and they know that the shit that they see on the screens is bullshit. They live their life how they live their life, and that's different. That's them. That's not like this, romanticized Hollywood shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got people that I grew up with that I knew like when we were kids. Like, bro, you always over here playing Barbies with us. Like, we got so when they got older, it was like I saw that coming. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like you always played with
Right.
us.
And that's fine and dandy or whatever, you know. But don't think that you better than me, bitch, because you think you won. All
Oh
right.
yeah, we're not gonna do that though. Like they
That's
know
the
who
part
they
I
are.
lose respect for you all. Like, come
We're
on,
not gonna
you
do that.
clearly hallucinating. Okay. There's a somebody that's like that right now. Who
Also
is
can
that?
be a challenge of Saturn if their Saturn is in like Pisces or something. Or maybe like yeah,
I don't know
Pisces.
what it is, but like what is his name? What is his name? You know, Young Miami, the rapper,
I don't know none of them little niggas. Anybody
one
with
of the city
young
girls,
or
the one with that
little in front of their name, don't ask
um
me.
the one who sang with Diddy.
The last little I know is Lil Bow Wow. I'm in my bubble.
Watch out now. It's the little one and I'm not
And I'm
Bow
not
Wow.
Bow Wow.
Him said too. But anyways, the young lady that's fucking Diddy and she thinks they're in a relationship and he says clearly they're not in a relationship.
Oh,
But
that
he
was real? I thought
I
that
mean
was
if
a
it wasn't
comedy
real, I feel
skit.
ashamed. I mean, well, if it was if it was acted out, I mean, I still would feel ashamed. But
That's how I'm gonna be with Kanye.
what
I'm
am I
gonna be
being
toxic.
humiliated like that?
Listen, let me meet Kanye West. I'm gonna be toxic as shit, so we go together because you held the door open for me.
I don't
Thank
know,
you.
sis. I don't think you need Kanye. I still feel strongly
I don't
that you
need
need
him. He
Kanye.
needs me.
I mean, yeah, of course.
He needs
I
me.
don't,
I know.
I
I'm
don't
here
think
to
you
fulfill
need
your
that
needs.
energy around you though.
I'm here to fulfill your needs, boo.
I don't know. He got a lot of healing to do and shit. You know, he's probably one step away from wanting to be a tranny his damn self now. I don't
I'm be
know.
walking around with my wig to the side, like I'm coming to heal you.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I can see why you're attracted to Kanye. I can see why that, but he's just been whitewashed too much for me. I don't know.
He's the big. I like big dogs. He's the big dog in the room. He's a big dog in the room, and he's very intelligent. It's just he
Yeah,
got
he
to work
is.
on his communication. His communication is trash, but that's where I specialize in, baby. I got you. You ain't got to apologize for shit for the rest of your
Okay, you
life.
can be the yang to his yang. I mean, the well, hold on. You're the female, so the yang is the light, the positive side, the feminine side, right? And
Right.
the yin is the dark side and the masculine side.
I'm a
But
little dark, but
I don't know, sis. I
we
feel
can be
common is
toxic
more so.
together.
I feel like common fits you better.
Yeah, I'll probably find somebody else. Like, I don't think we're gonna be together forever, but I definitely need like a year or two. Let me get a year or two. Put
I
that under
think
my
common,
belt.
you and common can do a lot of building and shit. Y'all could blossom something beautiful with y'all brilliant minds and shit.
If we was business partners, but we engaged in tantric sex,
Yeah, yeah. Tantric sex, exactly.
I'll
Oh,
do
that would
that.
open up so much. Oh, yes.
Cause he's
Ooh,
already a sex addict. He be addicted to porn and shit. So
he's a
like,
Scorpio, isn't he?
he's a Gemini. He's a
Common?
Mercurian.
Common's a Gemini?
Yeah. That's why he's so smart.
He's a good shapeshifter too.
Yeah, he's a shapeshifter.
Like a motherfucker. What is
I love
Kanye?
what he does with words. It makes me happy. I'm a wordsmith. I love words. I like it when people are good at words. He's good at writing, but he's not good at talking. So we're just gonna practice him talking.
Common's not good at talking.
He's getting who? Oh, you said Common.
You
What
was
is
stuck on
Common?
Kanye, sis?
I was still stuck on Kanye. I was on the past conversation. Okay, Common. Yes, I think Common is a Scorpio.
Yes, he is.
He got Scorpio eyes. Looking at you, you be getting lost. Yo, it's something about Scorpios. Even when I'm not attracted to you, I be having this long googly eye session. Like, I'm like, what? I be in my head like, what the fuck is happening right now? Are we fucking? I feel
Come
like
here,
we
bitch.
right now. Just be locking eyes with me for very long. Like, all right,
Uh-huh.
guys, back. I'm with the shits. Let's do it.
Them bedroom eyes.
Yes, they all have very sexy eyes. I will not lie. I've never seen a Scorpio with ugly eyes yet. Never.
Yeah, my daughter's a Scorpio. Do you see her eyes? They're just big and like doughy. Like you be drawn into it. Then she got them fat cheeks like from my mother. But yeah, she got them big old eyes. And them, yeah, just beautiful little bubbly thing. You gotta look like her too. You gotta look like you could be her mother actually.
Your baby is so pretty. We're probably from the same tribe.
Yeah, y'all probably come from the same tribe too, though. Real. I don't wonder how that worked out. How she ended up coming out of me though. And you look like more.
You gotta surround you. Surround Danielle.
Yeah. Oh,
We gotta colonize the combs.
that probably was happening because there's only like 5 of us still around. Dead ass. Well, it's 8 of us around still. Mostly female. Only 3 males. My dad, my son, my nephew. Oh, and my other nephew. I'm sorry, we got 4 males left. Yay!
Oh, stability.
Yeah. So now, they all got. Well, I hope Jordan don't get none no time soon. Maybe when they're older though. You know what I'm saying? They
Carry
can
the seed.
Yes.
They don't give abortions anymore.
Oh, you know what? Let's talk about that for a bit. Part of our Saturn challenge.
Oh, that is a part of a Saturn challenge. Abortion, abortions.
All of this stuff is
Abortions
aligned.
in my life. I won't lie to you. I had one my senior year of high school because I had already had Zeke, and I was like, I'm not trying to have another kid. At that point in time, I was with a guy. He actually wanted me to keep the baby. Him and his mom both. R.I.P. to his mother. I love her so much. She died a couple of years ago. But they were very good to Zeke. Very good to Zeke. I still see his dad sometimes. But I wasn't having that baby. I'm going to college. Me and Zeke was out. We gotta go, got a blast. And then I had another abortion when I was in college. So I had 2 abortions. I would have had 4 kids right now. Lord help me.
You a baby making machine, sis. You outdid me, honey, because I ain't had a baby in them 14 years.
It was the beginning of my sexual career. I was out here just having babies. But then once I got, you know, Zeke's 16. Well, he'd be 16 in a couple weeks. Miles 8. It's a nice little 8-year gap. Once I exited them early 20s, I was like, yeah, we not finna keep doing that. We not gonna keep doing the baby shit.
Yeah. I know quite a few people who've had abortions. Some that they had to have a C&D or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then some that, you know, they just had multiple abortions because but I don't know. They have like several other children now as well. So I'm like, you might as well have had all them kids. You already got 6 of them. And with none of the 5 baby daddies.
I was just talking about it with my mom the other day because I make dark jokes, and I think I made a dark abortion joke, and we were talking. And whenever I make a joke that bothers her, she turns it into a serious conversation. But this one just so happened to turn into a conversation about Erykah Badu. And because I was like, you know what? I honestly think that's really dope because it's not like she doesn't have kids by really dope fucking dudes. Like, bro, she has kids by really cool guys. Like,
Yeah,
I
too.
love you.
Andre
You're dope.
3000.
I feel like
What's
you
his
need to fuck
name?
with.
I don't.
Yeah, Andre 3000.
I
What's the
forgot what the other guy name is, but he's pretty cool. They
is
have a dope
it Jay
relationship.
Electronica or is
Yeah,
it
Jay Electronica. There you
or the
go.
producer guy?
Yeah, he's a producer.
Who was Erica's baby dad?
Yeah, who's all Erica's baby daddies? And she's a Pisces. She can't help but to be a flowing soul. She can't be tied down to one man in a relationship. She doesn't have
Yeah.
that desire.
The only one she really be banging with is Andre. The DOC and yeah, Jay Electronica and the DOC. I always see her with Andre the mostest, and he was the father of her oldest baby. Everybody
Yeah.
else kind of fell off. I don't ever see her with Jay Electronica.
Hold on, did she have a baby by Connor?
No, they was just dating.
They were just dating.
She ate that man heart and was like, and then Serena did it too. And then he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just be with Tiffany Haddish. That's the best I can do.
I mean, you know what? Let's talk about that. We talked about this before, but I really want to get into that now. Like how you go from an Erykah Badu to a Serena Williams down to a Tiffany Haddish.
All right, hear me out because I see the spectrum now. So Erykah Badu is a revolutionary. Serena Williams was on the fence, like, I don't know, I be hanging out with all these white people because I play.
I'm available though.
Right, and then Tiffany Haddish, she do anything a white person tells her.
Pick me, pick me, please, she give me pick me. Oh very big my gosh.
Vibe. Yes, very, very big Tiffany vibe. Now, I feel her big heart. Like she seems like a very big-hearted person, a giver, a care body, whatever. But intellectually, I think there's something missing up there. It's giving me very
called common sense.
Vibes. Like, yeah, she gives.
It's called
peasant vibes heavy.
It's called.
She's a sweet peasant though.
What is it when you make ethical decisions? Your Inui. Yeah. I mean, her whole thing would liking to play the stereotypical black woman shit like that. Like, bitch, when you brought fried chicken to the red carpet, oh, I was done with you. In a Ziploc bag, sis. Who the fuck puts fried chicken? First of all, you didn't even have the decency to have that fried chicken in a brown paper bag or wrapped up in a fucking in a bounty or some shit. Bitch, you bought that shit fried in a Ziploc bag. What the fuck happens when you put fried shit in plastic and seal it?
We don't even own Ziploc bags in our house.
That just gonna be like KF fucking C original recipe, bitch. Who the fuck want that goddamn chicken with that damn uncrispy ass crust? Then you hand it out without gloves to these white folks.
She makes me mad with the tap dancing. I be wanting to hook off on her when I be.
Then she was dressed as Uncle Sam. She was dressed as Uncle Sam. And it's like, I don't know. It's like a 3-year-old in an adult body to me with her functionality. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I don't even see how they shacked up together. Oh yeah, they were quarantined together. I'm pretty sure he's seen a lot of her doing that quarantine and some shit that he was like, he had the side eye.
That man is settling. I can't imagine.
I can't imagine him actually on her.
Getting along.
He was balls deep dicking her. You know what I'm saying? Just tired of yeah, he was throwing in that damn in that Scorpio damn that Scorpio freak shit. That Scorpio sex have bitches' minds be twisted, I guess.
Yeah. He was trying to get at Alicia Keys, but she too busy chasing married men. She's like, oh no, bro. And she's a thug. That's a man woman. She probably beats that
Alicia
nigga.
Keys. Alicia Keys. I really get
Alicia
stud
Keys
vibes.
was not singing on
I got stud vibes. I got a lot of masculine energy from Alicia Keys. I get stud vibes from Alicia Keys.
heavy masculine energy.
Still do.
Absolutely.
She runs that shit. I mean, who else could convince
That's
their
why she only got
baby mama
boys.
to come along with?
She only had boys.
Yeah. Yeah, she took a boy to a nail shop though, and he was like, "Oh, yeah." I remember I read this some years ago. She was like, "Yeah, my son, he was worried about being judged. I took him to the nail shop. First of all, stop taking your fucking son to the nail shop with you, okay? At a certain age, and if he wants to decide to pick out a color and put on his nails, I advise you not to do that. But this is where it starts." Because he was like, I want to pick out a color and put on my nails, but people gonna judge me. And she was like, that's it. My 4-year-old son was so worried about people judging him because he wants to wear nail polish on his nails. I want him to explore his feminine side. Bitch, putting nail polish on your fucking nail, these have nothing to do with us being feminine, okay? Putting color on that shit is nothing to do with that, okay? Nothing to do with that. We put that as an extension of feminism, but that's not the way we want our males to explore their femininity, okay? It certainly is not. They can admire colors in other ways, like with flowers.
Right.
I was on Alicia Keys after that, though.
I care about shit like that. But I don't find the need to post about it and tell people about it either. Like, bro, if you see my son and you see his nails, mind your motherfucking business, bro.
I was really trying to figure out, like, what was the point of you telling us this story, Lisa? Was it the point about your son thinking that he will be judged at an age of 4 of the decision that you're going to allow him to make, and you not making a correction on that? Because if it was my son, I'm like, nah, son, you can't do that. Okay, at all ages, children like to wear their mother's shoes. Okay, I mean, I'm not at all ages. At some point around age 2, little boys like to explore their mother's clothes and their shoes when they're toddler age. Okay, so all right, my son, when he was little, like 1 or 2, learning stages of walking and shit like that, he would put his foot into my heels. Why? He would see me wear the heels. Because this is why I correct him. No, son, you cannot do that. Pick them up, place them out of that. Those are my shoes. Those shoes are for girls. You wear your shoes. Simple. Now, if I would have let him keep going along, he would have ended up being like Prince. Wearing heels and shit. And whatever. But nah, I just refuse to want to see my child like that. Oh. We're going to wait for Sunshine to come back in whenever she comes back in. But if anyone who is tuned in right now, does anyone know where their Saturn is? My Saturn happens to be in Sagittarius. Okay. And yeah, the whole point of this episode is to speak about, responsibility and leadership and discipline. All these topics that we're rambling on about, it seems like they all make sense and they all align with under the planet rule of Saturn. Okay, so I'm going to read off some more facts to you guys, okay? It says, no matter what your age is, Saturn provides helpful details about recurring issues you might face in life. So you ever feel like that you just keep having these same tests, like these repetitive tests over and over again? And it seems like, I know for me, when I have these repetitive issues that come about that I told myself last time I was going to improve on and how I was going to resolve them other than how I would usually resolve them. Guess what? I fail those tests repeatedly. Okay? I fail those tests pretty often. And it makes you sit down and think about what is it you can do to change about yourself to make you stop failing the fucking test. Hey sis, nice for you to join us again. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I know I'm saying something.
My voice started sounding weird. I had to switch over to my phone. It's like,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah,
in-
it did do that at the end. We left off with Alicia Keys or whatever, and I had made a statement about, when my son was little, children explore their mother's shoes and their father's shoes and their father is around when they're a certain age, when they're toddlers or whatever. My son was 2 years old. He stepped his foot inside my heels a few times and walking around the house with my heels on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, corrective behavior. Hey, son, those are my shoes. Those shoes are for girls. You're a boy. These are your shoes. They got cars on it. McQueen, Lightning McQueen, Spider-Man, whatever. You wear your shoes. Those are yours. Don't wear mommy's shoes. End of story. And I
One
said,
thing I
I,
had to go through with my baby was shoes. Definitely shoes because he would go to the girls aisle. He
uh-huh.
likes glitter. He likes
Mm-hmm.
glitter. He likes sparkles, but they don't put those on boy shoes. They only
Yeah.
put them on girl shoes.
Yeah.
So we will. This is when Payless existed. R.I.P. But I will
Damn,
take.
Payless is down existed all over.
Is it all over? It's out here. Definitely, it's gone.
It's gone here too. But continue, sis.
But so what I would do is I would buy him plain sneakers, or I would buy him like because he like light up sneakers and he like the mismatch. So he had one sneaker on one foot, the other sneaker on the other foot. Like so, I just buy him a whole bunch of LA lighter sneakers, and then he would just mismatch them as he go along. But then I will order him the little sparkles and the glitter, and I give it to him, and I'll be like, here, put it on your shoes. You can put it
Yeah.
on. Now you can design how you want the glitter and shit to look. You don't
Yeah.
have to buy something that's already made. So it's like it's also a way of just listening to the real reason why your child want to wear that shit. Why your child want
Right.
to? Because your child like colors. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I can help you out with that. We could do colors. We could do. I can go get you some henna tattoos or whatever. You could put the colors on your fingers instead of your fingernails, maybe, or like stuff like that. Like I honestly don't care about my son's painting their nails. My older son, he doesn't paint his nails with color. He uses calcium, but he really cares about his nails. I know you guys seen a picture of my joint. His nails are fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
He cares about his nails, but that does require him to sit there and paint calcium and clear nail polish on his shit.
My
Like
dad
that's
used to
what
do
he
that.
likes
Put
to
clear nail
do.
polish on his nails and shit. They make them stronger and shit. My son hands got the same hands your son got. They just so pretty and just so like non-laborious at all. Like never lifted anything. Have you lifted a pencil and did a few strokes of penmanship like ever? Yeah.
Right.
So I definitely feel you on that though. But no, you're not wearing my heels. Like,
No.
I understand if you want to be taller, you want to make it seem like you're taller. Sure, we could put some stuff.
We can go buy you some Skechers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dead ass with the roller skates on them too.
Yeah. There goes some heels for that ass.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would buy some Rick James platform shoes so he could see how much he really don't want them shits. Because honestly, a lot of kids just like touching shit because it don't belong to them. Like
That's
same
mainly
time.
what my children always said. I still have nothing that belongs to me. Nothing belongs to me here. Nothing. Not even my own clothes. And now my 14-year-old, she comes for my clothes. Yes, your twin is coming for my clothes and shit. Like my leggings. Where my damn leggings at? Oh, mama, you talking about these leggings? Like, girl, those are my
That's
favorite pair of leggings. I've been looking for them for weeks. You've been watching them and hiding them and shit. Give me shit. Give me shit.
right.
I'm gonna start wearing your shit now.
No, now I got
I'm gonna stretch
now
the
we
hell
got
out your shit.
right. Now all your shirts got big breast spots. What you gonna do?
You know what? Now I see how Trey feels because I be stretching the shit out his little his medium shirts. I just medium his medium shirts because he wear V-necks. I like V-neck t-shirts too. If I'm wearing any shirt, it's gonna be a V-neck t-shirt. Girl, he be like, don't be wearing my shit. What the hell? You goddamn, this shit's this damn big. I'm like, well, you stretching my shit out, babe.
Right. Stop stretching my shit out. Oh. We was talking about Saturn. That's how we led up to this.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's the sixth planet from the sun. It's the second largest planet in the solar system. Its radius is about 9.5 times the Earth. The length of a day is about 10 hours and 30 minutes. The orbit is 29 years, so it's been about like a year or two in each season, like a year and a half.
Maybe that's why
Um,
around ages of 28 to 30 years old, precisely probably 29 years old. Oh yeah, that was an interesting bit for me.
because
Yeah.
that's where your Saturn returns back to the space when you were born. Yeah, because when I
Mm-hmm.
turned 30, my whole life was like, yeah, we're not putting up with this. That gotta go, this gotta go, that gotta go. And if you
I'm
don't
like,
listen
I'm
to
not about to
that,
go for
like, you
this
can
shit in my
pass
30s.
out. The day I turned 30, my shit was like, it was just like as soon as midnight hit, it was just like that. Like it was crazy. Um Saturn is also mostly made out of gas, like ammonia, phosphine, hydrocarbons, hydrogen, helium. It's not very solid. 10 million tons of diamonds rain on Saturn every year.
Diamonds rain on Saturn.
They rain. That's their rain. It be raining diamonds over there, bro. I could never. You go out there and get your ass
You
beat.
can live through that, sis. And on top of that acid, ammonia, and hydrogen, and all that shit. That's like putting chlorides and damn ammonia together. Remember that? Imagine that. Living in that, breathing in those vapors from that environment, okay, inhaling that, and then diamonds just slicing your skin, chopping off your body parts. We're not talking
Yeah,
about little
and then
diamonds.
the
You got diamonds
ammonia
of different
going
sizes.
inside of it. Ow. Yeah. My physical body can't go there. We're not going there in the physical.
Shit, I went there in the spirit. I don't even want to be there in the spirit, sis. It's ugly over there. It's mad bodies being sliced up right now. Any given moment, all these people projecting themselves over there right now. Yeah.
Yeah, people always want to take their bodies. Sometimes your bodies can't go to some places. It's not safe.
Yeah.
It's not safe for your body to go. It has a golden hue, which is cool. So it's like golden diamonds and shit. But that's because of the way the light reflects on all the gas.
And the dust.
Saturn has about like 82 moons. 53 have been confirmed.
82 moons. Wow. That's why you
Yeah.
got a lot of diamond shit from all the damn moon rock. All the hell. The moon's damn made out of damn. Well, imagine the moons clashing each other. What's the distance between each moon, though?
They gotta be close. They gotta be like a part of the rings or something. All the little dust nuggets around the Saturn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotta be. And that's how you get them
Mm,
diamonds. They be just clashing into each other and shit. And, because you got them made out of the rings. All that shit is made out of charcoal, sis. Because when don't charcoal make diamonds?
yep.
Enough pressure on charcoal make diamonds. But is
So
it only
Saturn
charcoal?
is a barbecue.
Yep, sis. That sound that sounded dumb to me in my head every time I thought about it. Every time I thought about it, I was like, man, I got bags of diamonds right here. I'm buying for like $8. If I get some fucking machinery, boy, I'd be rich.
You gotta learn the alchemy.
Yeah.
Let's astral project to Saturn and see how they do it over there. They got a moon over there that'll spit out fucking snow and make it snow on Saturn. Like, so their moon's gotta be like dumb close, kinda,
The
or at least
moon controls the atmosphere, just like, controls their climate and shit. Like our moon affects our tidal waves and shit, our water, whatever. Yeah, it affects a lot of other shit too. Yeah. So you got 83 moons.
83 of them.
And only 53 have been confirmed. 50 something have been confirmed.
Yeah. 53 have been confirmed and named and
How
shit.
you confirm 53 of them and then there's 80?
Cause they be lying on the internet. It's a lot of them.
That don't make
What
no
makes
sense
the
to
moon
me.
a
Make that
moon
make
though?
sense to me. Make that make sense
That's
to me. How you know it's 80 but only 53 been confirmed? Like you had to go visit the moon and name it and put your little flag there and be like, oh yeah, that's another moon right there. The rest of the damn 30 we can get later. But yeah, it does have 80 moons. See? Like, come on.
I don't know. They do have like, yeah, you're right. I don't, but they only were able to colonize 53 so far. Only 53 are confirmed civilized because we colonized them.
5 and 3 is 8.
Yep. Yep.
I, I don't know. That don't make no sense to me. That I'm still trying to. They probably lied. Yeah, they was like, you know what? 5 and 3 is 8. We're just gonna say it got 80 moons. Yeah.
I like how they use the so the ring around Saturn is supposed to be kind of like a aspect of Saturn being about karma, and around this time you get your cause and effect. We usually look at that as challenges and fears and all that stuff like that, but it's just cause and effect. You do good stuff come back to you, whatever you manifest.
Well, hopefully by the time I turn 58, I'll have my well, yeah, I'll have my other Saturn return. And oh, well, hold on. When is the next Saturn return? Because then you gotta look at it when it's Saturn actual, when it's actual return.
I
That is
don't
just
know.
my own. When is that? What year is that? Maybe it was this year because a president got shot. Maybe it happens every time a president gets shot.
Every time a president gets shot.
Every time a president, prime minister, king, somebody
I
get
knew
a
this
shot.
guy was gonna come when I was in the middle of my podcast. I hate that. I hate that lack of communication. That last minute communication. I'm around the corner. Bro, you could have told me when you were on your way. Like you could have told me what time you had intentions on being on your way. Why are you telling me you're around the corner?
That means I'm pulling up on you.
Right, like make it make sense. Right. Make it make sense. I hope you're lying and not really around the corner. Otherwise that's irritating. Like
Yeah, that's some shit I do. Like I'm coming down the street and I'm really like 5 miles away, just so I know that
yeah,
you'll be there.
I'm okay with that. Not really, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because you probably know you ain't gonna be ready.
Right, like
You probably watching the podcast right now, like she ain't ready. She ain't ready yet.
that man don't watch my podcast.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah,
I
perfectly
don't know
fine.
anybody. I don't know anybody in my circle besides me and you that watch our podcast. We be
Mhm.
watching the replays.
Mhm.
Yeah, we watch the replay. Maybe other people do watch them. But I promise you, next season, well, as we're working closer to the last few episodes of this season and next season, we're going to be a lot more organized. We're going to have a lot more organization. I'm gonna be more organized.
Agreed. Definitely gonna have more organized guest placements. And then you know what the when we think about like when I sit there and watch our replays,
Mhm.
our regular conversation always be in alignment with the planet we talking about. We just don't be directly talking about the planet. Like right now, you speaking on us being more organized next season. That's Saturn energy right there. Like next time around, we're gonna have more, structure and
All right.
things like that. So like we always be in alignment with this shit. Just don't be paying attention sometimes. And that's
We
cool.
do. We do. Sometimes I
Mm,
sound like to myself when I'm watching it. I sound like I'm rambling on, but then I'm like, I do be making sense.
yeah. Always makes sense to me.
It's just my diction is weird now because I'm still healing from lack of old relationships, lack of communication, and the style of communication that
Mm-hmm.
I've had with uh people who just like to argue a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just very addicted to arguing.
Yeah,
I don't.
and those were my tests that I kept failing. Like, okay, this time just don't say nothing. Be the bigger person. I'm like, why does it take for me not to say anything to be the bigger person?
That part.
Because I got to have the last word.
I love to be the goat. I have 4 Capricorn placements in my chart.
I think
I
I have
love
one
the
too.
goat. My Saturn is in Capricorn. I'm built for this shit.
My
Right now,
Saturn is a
Saturn.
Sagittarius. That is a very fucking challenging damn person.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Philosophy.
thank God it's the only Sagittarius placement in my chart because
What
yeah,
house is it
that
in?
right is enough. I think it's the only Sagittarius placement.
Okay, that's cool. Sagittarius, expanding your philosophy and mindset. I feel like you do that though. Like you utilize knowledge and mind expansion every go around. You experience things. I see that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I have two in Saturn. I have two in Sagittarius. My Saturn is in Sagittarius, and my Uranus is in Sagittarius as well.
Okay, so I'm the generation after you with the Capricorn placements.
Yeah, I have a Capricorn placement in
Neptune.
Neptune. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, because we
yeah,
were both in Neptune, right? I
yeah.
got the Pisces in the Jupiter. I have in my Capricorn is in Mars.
Neptune stays in the same energy for about like
I was so happy my Virgo is in my Mercury is in Virgo. I have a few Capricorn sis. I have three Capricorn placements
yeah, yeah. Okay, that's valid. Bouncy.
and two Sagittarius. That's enough.
Right now, Saturn is in retrograde and Aquarius energy applied to the sixth house, which is your daily routines. So you should find yourself just working on detachment, social detachments, creating certain infrastructure for social. I see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people manifesting partners, what kind of structure they want to have with that partner, or business
Mm-hmm.
partners, or tribes, or business partners, and friends and people being more intentional with having children now. I love the idea of intentional babies because when I do the planetary forecast, I always think like, oh my gosh, there's going to be so many babies born under this rising or under this whatever today.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I've watched a few of them when you did that. Well, the last one I seen when you was outside, it was late night and we was looking at I forgot which one.
hmm
It was like a couple weeks ago, but I was
yeah,
like
I
I was
remember that
tuning.
one. I forgot what I was doing, but yeah, I remember that one. The planetary forecast. So
Yeah, you
yeah,
watched it.
hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm. So with my Saturn um in Sagittarius, basically quite conservative. I respect traditional authority figures, and I'm very thankful and supportive of the laws and institutions. I'm sorry, which govern my life. I learn and accept new ideas only after having very thoroughly examined them. Ideas and abstract concepts are important to me only if they can be used in some practical fashion. I'm also practical and orderly that I have natural skills in planning, administrating, and organizing. Yeah, I have a lot of structure. Doesn't seem like it here, but I do in my everyday basis. I am a boss. I'm an authority figure. I am. Hmm. Disciplinary figure as well. Um, I'm pretty strict. I'm pretty strict on um, how I think things should go um, for the better. Yeah. I don't do so well with talking to myself, not out loud like this. Talk to myself in the head though a lot. Yeah, that's just Anybody else out there have like issues, recurring issues um, that you guys face in life, that you feel like have been unresolved, and whatever your Saturn is ruling over whatever zodiac you have, what are some things you guys have faced, some challenges that you have that you find just cycling back to you? What is wrong with the dog? Hey, what's wrong with him? Where he at? Yoda, come. I don't know. Is he crying? Is that him? Oh. Hey, Yoda. Hey, Mr. Man. Oh, that's somebody else's dog. Okay, I thought that was mine. Okay, so I guess we'll wait a few more moments for Sunshine to come back. I think she had something she needed to do. Hey there, Cleo. Hey there. Hey there, girl. Come here, big doggy. You the big doggy. You the big dog. You the big dog. Hey, big dog, big dog, big. Hey, no, he can't. Girl, no, ma'am. Ew, Jordan. Bring me some. Bring me some water, please. Bring me some water. Get the toothpaste. Bring me the mouthwash. Get the mouthwash out of the mouth. Girl, damn, Cleo, a fucking mouth.
Oh, too much.
Girl, the lip, the top lip. Hurry, Jordan, please. In my bathroom, get the mouthwash.
No boundaries.
Man. Hold on. Mm, mm, mm. Disgusting. Hey, no, no, no. I just washed my mouth out. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. I'm about to call him Scooby. I don't know why I'm about to call him Scooby. Yoda, don't try it. You ride it on the way, sis? Look at you. You will look like you want to try it too. Kiss
Little
Sunshine.
cutie.
Say
Hi,
hey,
baby.
Sunshine.
Muhammad got a little puppy here too named Houdini.
Houdini, I like that. He disappears
Yeah.
a lot.
I don't know, but he is so happy. He just be walking around with a smile on, just like nonstop, just cheesing. I love it.
Oh, he's a pit too.
Hmm?
He's a pit as well.
No, he's a little fluffy Shih Tzu, whatever.
Oh,
A little fluffy baby.
oh, one of the little mini chow chows. They are adorable.
And then he's so little. I'm so used to my 100-pound dog. He's not even a bark. I haven't heard him bark yet. He just be smiling. and
Them
following
babies,
everybody
they want
everywhere.
money. They want that
I heard him
everything.
cry already. He a crybaby like my puppy. My puppy
Oh,
crying, boy,
oh,
all the
Snoop,
time.
that is so damn big.
His paws just grew, so he about to get bigger.
His
That was
yeah,
good as shit.
Yoda's paws are pretty large too. Like he's gonna be a lot bigger than Cleo. I know that for sure because he's a female anyway. Cleo's a small, medium sized pit. But Yoda, he's something. He is big as hell to be 3 months. I love them ears, them little ears. They just be flopping.
The baby.
He's a big boy, and he got him potty trained down pat, girl. He don't need no dog pass, girl. I got that shit down
Oh,
pat.
that was soon. That was
Oh
fast.
yeah,
That's what's
yeah,
up.
yeah. You whoop his ass good enough, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Put him
Like,
in
all
that
right,
cage.
I'm done with this.
Yeah, that cage was his Yeah, because he kept shitting and peeing on Cleo's bed. And I was like, I was not respecting that at all. Like, stop pissing and shitting on her bed. That is not outdoors.
Ego wars. That's what that is. Because my mom, she was babysitting her friend's cat, but for some reason, her friend ain't never picking up this dusty ass cat. Anyway, so the cat doesn't like my dog, but my dog don't be worried about that cat. Like, so now when he comes upstairs to my mom got the third floor or whatever. She got her little suite with her bathroom, her little hallway before you get to her bedroom or whatever. So when I go up there to my mom's space or whatever, the cat be right there in the little hall space and always be like my dog be chilling. My dog just want to follow me around. Dog
Yeah.
be chilling. She always be on go, fucking neck all, her back all arched and shit. So the first time she did that shit, he took her mouse toy and took it downstairs. Like, yeah, I got one for that ass. Then the second, now what he does is he'll lock eyes with her and pee. He done peed in front of her little scratch castle. He pees in front of her bowl. He pees and mind you, my dog is potty trained. He knows not to pee in the house. But when he
Right.
gets upstairs and she be doing her little hissing and shit, my man looks her dead in the face and lifts his leg up. He done peed in front of her kitty litter. Like he be right and then it's
Yeah.
funny because he be so tough while he peeing, his tail be wagging like he happy and everything. He be peeing and then he'll feel my energy, lurk over, and he'll look at me, and then his ears go down, and he'll go high somewhere. Like, nigga, you
Oh,
ready to risk it all just to be petty, huh?
yeah. Ego wars for real at its best. Like, why are you doing that? And that's the problem I have with Yoda. Like, she's she's nice enough to allow you to lay in her quarters. Stop
Hmm.
peeing in her fucking bed. It definitely don't shit in there. Like the shit
Yeah.
deliberately, like, son, you getting your ass beat. Cause the pad is clearly right there on the floor. Yeah, you gonna stop doing that shit. Get your ass in this fucking cage. Now I'm gonna sit you in there with this shit. Now you're gonna learn. Yeah, you don't like this. You don't if you don't not to shit in your cage when you're sleeping in there, what makes you think when you're laying on her bed you are to shit there? Make that make sense to me, Oda. Make that make sense to me. But he got it down pat. He got tired of being in that damn cage. He seen that Cleo was only allowed in the house. He'll sit at the damn sliding door. He'll be like looking like, I want to come in too, mama. I'm like, nah, bro. We'll let you in for a little quick second, but you got to go back out. Because the minute you sit sniffing around, I know you trying to pee. So, nah, go outside. So, we're going to take you outside more often. And then, okay, within the last couple weeks or whatever, like he really got it down pat. The kids just be fucking up though, because they don't be paying attention to the signs. They only gonna take them out when I tell them they need to take them out. I'm like, look, y'all can't get mad at him for peeing on the floor if he's in the house now because he's giving you all the signs. He's walking by the door, he's standing up looking at you, he's sniffing around. What you want him to say? Hey, I gotta go piss. Come on.
Hmm.
Like, let's get for real. But I tell him to take him out like every 2 hours or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. My
Especially
baby
taking
will
out.
start crying. He'll go to the door
Yeah,
and start crying because he don't want to pee in the house because he know it's not good.
right.
He don't want to pee. He don't want to poop in the house. Now, if he got to poop, he does this weird run where his butt is downward and he's like running across the floor like real fast, like back and forth, back and forth.
Oh,
That's when
oh,
you know he got to poo and
that little
he trying to
they like
hold
a
it.
little bull when they run.
Uh huh.
And run around in circles like that. I love when they run like that. That should be so funny to me. That's so cute when they be overly excited like that.
For real.
Cleo
But
does
I'm gonna
this.
close out with you, sis, because my phone just the screen just went down. Technology, like, nah, you get off this. We done with you.
It's all good. We extended our stay though. Um,
Yeah, we did. We learned a lot about Saturn and they diamond ring.
Now this is the thousandth time you mentioned about this kundalini or whatever. So where can I start? And anybody else who is interested, where can we begin to start studying that? Like where is the starting point of that?
Studying what?
Did I say it right?
I don't know.
The kundalini.
oh. Where can you begin to start? You start with your chakras, because honestly, that's the directions that the kundalinis are going.
Right,
And like you know how I do like the planetary placements into your chakra centers, so you know
right,
when you're trying to heal what chakras, you know what planets you're invoking and stuff, so you can
right.
kind of get down to the. I got a mole growing here, and I don't know why on my face. I want to peel it off so bad.
Let me
You know
see.
them little skin tags?
I can't see it. Let me see.
No, you can't see it. I could just feel it, and I just be scratching at it because I want it to come off. But
Oh,
yeah, it's weird. It's getting weird out here in my skin.
like it's under the skin, like subdermal.
No, I feel like it's on the top.
Let me see.
Here, can you see it?
Come
It's like
close
right
to my
here.
child. Come close to my child.
It's like
We're
underneath a
getting really close
freckle.
and personal right here. I don't really see nothing.
It's like right here. I could feel it. It just feel like a little scab that I should be able to scratch off, but I can't scratch it off.
Oh yeah. You just leave it alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave it alone. You're gonna probably make it worse. Keep picking at it. I'm me, I like to pick at my scabs and stuff and
I pick at my face. I watch Dr. Pimple Popper. I pick at my own stuff.
that's why I gotta use my turmeric soap. It only happens on the bottom part of my face though. When I pop it in the
Yes,
hot
you
water.
do got the turmeric soap, don't you? That's what I need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need definitely need to make some because I had a few people inquire about them and the moisturizer too, and I definitely need to get some myself so I can lighten up these spots on my. What is this? What is this? What is this? Man, come on now. I don't need none of that. My skin is glowing though, but I don't need none of that coming in. The only part of my skin is on my chin, right here, my cheeks, and my nose.
My chin and my
I
nose.
used to have a cross all the time on my face. Now it doesn't look like that so much when I take pictures. Thank God. I was looking sanctified when I wasn't. hmm Yes. Well, we can conclude today's episode. It's 3:04. It's a really good number.
That's good number. I like sevens.
So you be adding numbers together all the time. I
Yeah.
just be like, yeah, 3 and 4. It looks good. Yeah.
I be trying to put it in its most simplest form. Like, okay, we had a seven. That's cool.
Now we at 8.
It was cool talking about our masculine root chakras today.
That is a masculine side. We didn't discuss it quite, but yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Definitely in our root chakra. Definitely love full circle stories with all them rings.
I have learned that I did uh I did partake in self-reflection at the age of 28 to 30. I did more
hmm
self-reflecting. I do more now that I am mature or older. I'm never mature. I'm still a child. Um but the maturity is in the right places.
hmm
It's just those reoccurring events that I have to worry about.
It be
Overcome.
like that in her.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Yeah, I let go of a lot of things. That's when I finally, when I turned 30, that's when I like for real broke up with my kid's dad. Like, from 29 to 30, we was sitting in limbo with each other, still kind of like dragging each other on and stuff.
Oh
But
yeah.
when that 30 hit, and it was funny because he was at my birthday party. When
Yeah,
that
he was. I
30
remember
hit,
that.
it was like,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
so you
When
staying
I
here?
seen that picture, yeah, I was like, oh. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, he looked like he got you captured, sis, and like you're being held hostage a little
I
bit.
remember you inboxed that to me. You was like, y'all body language is just different right now on that picture. I was like, I know. I'm about to break this nigga heart. Right.
Oh yeah. That shit was, but I'm pretty sure that was a fun night though. I would have loved to have been there and experienced
Yeah, it was a great time.
literally
Definitely,
witness.
definitely a great time. I enjoyed myself. I was high as shit. Shouts to Knowledge Born Allah because he interviewed me during my weekend, during my birthday weekend, and I was lit. In fact, I'll be back on his show more recently soon with Prenoria Starseed. That was fun.
Oh,
It's aliens talking.
they're trying to communicate with us from Saturn. They're having a diamond storm right now. Now you're muted. Would you leave that squirrel alone? You chase that squirrel every day. That squirrel don't be bothering you. You know, Moose will be feeding it your dog food. That's the only reason why I keep coming back. You want to eat? Feed her, please. Where's squirrel at? It went somewhere. Ah! Oh, look at my lonely friend. Ooh, okay, sis. We ain't got no. Here we go.
My technology is done with this. It clocked out. I'm trying to get my laptop to open, but it sounded that was my laptop sounding like that.
Oh, I thought it was really the aliens from Saturn trying to communicate with us.
That's what it sounded like after a while. For some
Yeah.
reason, after a while, the speaker on my laptop go out and the microphone go out. It's so weird.
Oh, what frequency is Saturn on?
If you want to play, the frequency is 396 hertz.
Mm.
Lum. That is
Alicia.
the call.
Oh, okay. And what note is that on the scale, on the musical scale?
Oh, I had a whole John that had all the music scales on there. Jesus, that's a great question. I don't know it off the top of my head.
I would have to Google that. Google's gonna be like, huh?
Yeah,
Because Google behind me on the last one that I'm trying to. I was like, yeah, this is some deep shit because I didn't know that they had like certain frequencies and scales on the musical notes that you can.
that they do. That they do.
That's interesting. That's very intriguing to me. Well, I guess that's all we got so far for today. Oh yeah, rest
Yeah.
in peace to Barry. Rest in peace to Barry Redding, my cousin. Um,
Peace.
yeah, he's laid to rest. Buried today. Um, I don't think death is the end. I think it's just another cycle starting. Just in the best cycle for this lifetime, and starting in the next cycle, the next life. Uh,
Oh, today I have 639 friends.
639. I like those numbers.
Yeah, I like those numbers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, rest in paradise to your cousin,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's well deserved. You go on and ascend and do your thug dizzle on the other side. Maybe he got to fight some demons. on the other side. It'd be like that.
Yeah, I don't want him to have to come back next lifetime and relive, go through the same cycle of death, like he experienced this time round.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It is something. That is something. But yeah, hope you keep rising higher in power.
Ashe.
Ashe. Yes. Well, that concludes today's episode, you guys. Thank you so much
It
for tuning
does.
in. If you did tune in, if you're catching replay, thank you for catching the replay.
Because
And
I
we,
definitely will.
oh yeah, I'm gonna replay as soon as I get off.
I
I take notes of myself and yourself as well.
definitely watch these, Joanne. So thank you so much for tapping in, sis. Happy healing to yourself and your tribe as
And
y'all get through this transformation and things.
oh yeah.
Thank you guys for watching and listening to all of our different challenges and goat talk.
Today's episode was brought by Body and Yoni Essentials and the Cosmic
Let's
Nobodies
move on.
Collection and Let's Nobody's Collection.
Hey,
Bye.
peace.